We're going to go to this, which is my input relative to U.S. Code 38 violations by VA Dr. Bertram Kwasman, MD, and the Regional VA Phoenix office. And I'm just going to go through these as quickly as I can. So the first one, number 3 here on the list, is basically number 1. Medical examination schedule to determine medical cause versus review of substantial medical records and documents available to the VA and used by the DRO. Basically, this is codes 38 subsection 3.159 4I and 4.2. In other words, they didn't do it. Medical, even though it was requested by the decision review officer. Second item was medical examination accomplished without reviewing any medical or case records. Doctor entered room without medical records and stated he had not reviewed any records. This is violation of U.S. Code 38, subsection 3.102, 3.156, 4.20, 4.20. I guess I repeated it. Section 5107. Dr. Kwasman. The first were violated by Jeffrey McAdams and Dr. Kwasman. The third, down here, examination accomplished without using proper applicable medical instruments. When provided medical proof of inaccurate evaluation, VA claims doctor cannot be overruled. The private surgeon who accomplished the spinal surgery infusion reviewed the readings of the physical therapist and confirmed that those readings are at the extreme range of motion. The VA didn't accept that. That is in violation of U.S. Code 38, subsection 3.102, 4.2, 4.10, 4.20, 4.124A, 8720, and section 5107. Failed to identify and or consider bladder and bowel control impairment in evaluation. You heard it, he's responsible to determine all of the things that are caused by this, and he was supposed to have reviewed this and put it on separate, didn't do it. That's in violation of Code 38, subsection 3.156, 4.2, 4.71A, and 420, Dr. Kwasman. Refusal to respect or credit the extensive documented physical restrictions by Dr. McDermott, MD, and Dr. Data, MD, by falsely stating that no medical evidence was provided to qualify the physical inabilities listed by the veteran. Failed to correct evaluation when informed of error. Basically turned down, said he wasn't going to honor the documents as requested by the decision review officer. That violated U.S. Code 38, subsection 3.102, 3.156, 3.159, 3.121, 4.2, 4.10, 4.124A, 4.40, 4.45, 4.71A, section 5107. Dr. Kwasman again. Without any medical basis, evaluation reflects lower spine is straight. MRIs, X-rays reflect bend, which is medically determined, caused by visible crushed gluteal muscle on the left side of buttocks. Not mentioned by VA doctor. Refused to correct evaluation when informed of major errors. Again, he's responsible to look at the X-rays, MRIs. He saw, if you looked at the 1 in a million, or you know, and you saw the MRI and the picture of the butt crack, you know there's just something terribly wrong here. But again, here he is in violation of U.S. Code 38, subsection 3.102, 3.159, 4.2, 3.321, 4.40, 4.45, 4.71A, section 5107. Without any type of credible evaluation, doctor states impression of normal gait. Gait medically diagnosed as Trendelenburg gait and has been abnormal since 1984. Evaluation not corrected when informed of error. Notes Antellic gait on page 24, which was a comment that Dr. Mossali, the neurologist, had put on his records. Then Dr. Kwasman admits on page 22 that he knew I walked with a cane. So again, he's in violation of U.S. Code 38, subsection 3.102, 3.156, 3.159, 3.321, 4.10, 4.40, 4.45, 4.59, 4.71A, section 5107, and 4.124A. VA refused to respect medical evaluations of Dr. Robert Jacobson, Dr. John Edward McDermott, Dr. Jason C. Data, Dr. David Valenzuela, Dr. Farhad K. Mossali, and Mrs. Mandy Aldos, PT, MSPT, disregards their competent, medically supported determination that the 1966 service-connected severe sacral nerve damage is the root cause for veterans' 42-year chronic lower back pain and ultimate severe disability. And again, Quasman just basically doesn't do his job. And again, he's in violation of U.S. Code 38, subsection 3.102, 3.159, 4.2, 4.10, 4.20, 4.40, 4.45, 4.59, 4.71a, 4.124a, section 5107. Dr. Quasman did not question test veteran about specific disabilities, provide required documentation of the full effects of those disabilities on the ordinary activities of the veteran. However, the VA will feloniously claim objective clinical evidence of mild impairment outweighs scientific data. Again, Dr. Quasman is in violation of U.S. Code 38, subsections 3.102, 3.159, 4.2, 4.10, 4.20, 4.40, 4.45, 4.59, 4.71a, 4.124a, section 5107, and the VA as well. Claims veterans' retirement not being precipitated by back problems, page 21. Statement of claim. VA doctor states that physical requirements versus impairments caused you to retire. Page 24. This claim is about traumatic service-connected back injury dated July 22nd, 1960, and the VA doctor arrogantly, ignorantly states not precipitated by back problems. Requirement versus impairments. Again, the doctor is in violation of U.S. Code 38, 3.102, 3.159, 4.2, 4.10, 4.20, 4.40, 4.45, 4.59, 4.71a, 4.124a, section 5107. Evidence provided to, used by Social Security Administration in awarding the veteran 100% disability effective October 2nd, 2003, feloniously disregarded by VA. VA claims that the lower back or disability as a result of the service-connected injury not known or used by Social Security. This is false as documented in the application for Social Security disability. Per conversation with Social Security, all medical facts are weighed towards said award. However, only direct job-related elements are posted, as this is a decision specifically directed towards one's ability to continue in one specific field of employment. As you may recall, the initial forms filled out for the VA or for the Social Security didn't fulfill the requirements. They requested additional information, which was daily disabilities, things you can no longer do. That included the service-connected injury, the lower back problems, the legs, inability to climb stairs, stand, blah, blah, blah. So, and that was available to him and given to him a second time. So, again, the VA is in violation of U.S. Code 38, subsection 3.102, 3.159, 4.2, 4.10, 4.20, 4.40, 4.45, 4.59, 4.71a, and section 5107. VA doctor solely depends on impressions, not medical facts, and determination of veterans' medical condition and physical abilities or lack thereof. Applying this unprofessional practice, the VA doctor totally disregards the medically supported facts from competent medical doctors, including but not limited to diagnostic reports and any other scientifically supported elements that may challenge his erroneous and medically unfounded, unsupported impressions. Again, Dr. Quasman is in violation of U.S. Code 38, subsection 3.102, 3.159, 4.2, 4.10, 4.20, 4.40, 4.45, 4.59, 4.71a, 4.124a, section 5107. Now, basis for 3.102, reasonable doubt, is to ensure a fair evaluation by not allowing the VA or any representative of the VA undue leverage over the veteran using unfounded or improbable impressions over a supported fact. In fact, it says such doubt will be resolved in favor of the claimant. The basis for 3.156, one shall contend from the insistent requirements of the VA that the veteran is to provide authority to the VA to collect, gather, and any and all pertinent evidence is to ensure that all relative information is available to the VA and is to be used in the review and proper assignment of the veteran's disability level. That was not done, obviously. Anyway, I hope the videos with the U.S. Code 38 subsections helps you if you're battling the Veterans Administration. If you haven't gone in for disability and you're looking at this as an idea, the sooner you file your claim, the quicker you're going to get. Plus, once you file a claim, that date sets in concrete how far back your disability goes. So, thanks for watching. If you're a veteran and watch this, again, thanks for your service. Thanks for your sacrifice. Those of us that have done it know what you did, know how much you paid, and well, may God bless America and help the vets. Thanks.